courtesy of New World Deli. Thank you so much. We're going to do a bunch of new songs. This is my wife, Karen.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Barry. Karen, the Livingstons.
Hi.
And we're going to start with one we've done for a long time, but it's still a good song. Looking out my window daily, don't you know it drives me crazy without you in my life. I always thought that you would be my wife, drifting through the ifs and maybe I can hear your voice call, baby, hold me close,
hold me close.
I'm afraid. What about those plans that we made? Carmenita, the nighttime holds my hand. I must see the days when I can't stand when I'm alone, so alone. Tell me, when are you coming home? I should get on with my life now. Trouble is I just can't find how. It's too close in my mind. I never thought that I was the kind. Baby's breath into white roses, the question at the note in roses tells me how far I can fall. I haven't any pride left at all. Carmenita, nighttime holds my hand. I must see the days when I can't stand when I'm alone, so alone. Tell me, when are you gonna phone? I know I took love for granted. When your tears fell, I ran and hid. I never spoke my heart. I see it all so clear now, we're apart. Whisper, I don't know, or maybe my sweet Carmenita, baby, just today, just for now, we'll figure out the rest somehow. Carmenita, the nighttime holds my hand. I must see the days when I can't stand when I'm alone, so alone. Tell me, when are you coming home?
Yay, hear the silent claps.
You probably knew that song is called Carmenita. I didn't say what it was ahead of time. Anyway, we're going to move along.
I guess I have to introduce this song. This is a song I wrote about my grandma's farm in the San Gabriel Valley. So
when it really was very rural, not like it is today. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Rain is like thunder on the tin roof. The frogs are croaking in the street. We're falling asleep while Grandma sings Little Birdie in the Tree. Well, I'll be 103 before I forget what it all means to me. mercy. Mama's in the kitchen with Griselda and Vita. One's washing, two making dry. The men are on the porch telling stupid jokes and laughing until they all cry. Well, I'll be 103 before I forget what it all means to me. Warm home, dry humor, sweet mercy, sweet mercy. Well, Grandpa's sitting on the ice cream maker. They're taking turns turning that churn. The mud between my toes and the farm in my soul is something I'll never unlearn. Janice is playing the organ. We're in our shiny black shoes. And Grandma sings alto and whispers solo. Jesus, he loves you true. Well, I'll be 103 before I forget what it all means to me. Warm home, dry humor, sweet mercy, sweet mercy, sweet mercy.
Yeah, there we go. Hope somebody's out there listening. We're having fun. Hope you guys are liking our first couple of songs. Yeah, this is a brand new song that I wrote called Good Way to Start the Day. It's pretty self-explanatory, so here we go. Another night of restless dreams, trying to solve all my problems. I'm losing, it seems, till I see you here, your voice bright and clear. Good way to start the day, good way to end the day. When I hear you say I love you, you say I love you. My middle name's Insecurity. Don't know how or why it came to be. When you give that look to me, I know how silly I can be. Good way to start the day, good way to end the day. When I hear you say that I love you, you say I love you. I go crazy every now and then. Guess that's how I've always been. You set me straight again, giving your love no matter where or when. feeling low, short on hope. My moods don't weigh you down. You know how to cope with my childish side. We're in this for the long ride. Good way to start the day. Good way to end the day. When I hear you say I love you, you say that I love you, and I say I love you too.
It's a good song, Barry.
Hey, thank you. It's about her. So that's why she likes it. Anyway.
Makes me sound good, the song.
Oh, you're that and so much more. One of my heroes, musical heroes, and a musical hero of so many people, passed away from COVID today. Not today, a few months ago. John Prine. Anyway, I wrote a song in his honor. He was, in my mind, one of the greatest. So here we go. It hurts a lot. Now you have gone. A good friend of mine has moved along. We never met, but I felt the bond to the words you sang in every song. Your spirit lives on. You can rest soundly. Let your soul roll on to Muhlenberg County. Back home again, Muhlenberg County. Paradise, Muhlenberg County. Donald and Lydia, Loretta, folks you sang about, I'm not kidding you. You made me laugh, you made me cry. It's far too soon to say goodbye. Your spirit lives on. You can rest soundly. Let your soul roll on to Muhlenberg County. Back home again, Muhlenberg County. Paradise, Muhlenberg County. You sang about finding Jesus on your own. The joy of eating peaches and living alone. The speed of the sound of loneliness breaks my heart. Breaking my heart. You told the tales about every man. Said it so clear, so we'd understand that love and only love will see you through. Now hold that close when I remember you. Your spirit lives on. You can rest soundly. Let your soul roll on to Muhlenberg County. Back home again, Muhlenberg County. Fly home, my friend, Muhlenberg County. Paradise, Muhlenberg County. Yep. Rest in peace, John. Saw him many times. He was quite special. Yeah, anyway. This is one of your songs.
Yeah, this is my newest song, actually. Just was looking at some real estate out in the desert, and a couple things happened. And
No, this is about John Prine, the Buzzy.
John Prine, it's about.
I mean, James Taylor. James Taylor.
So I was about to take a nap, and Barry was watching a little video of James Taylor, and he was tuning a guitar, and he was saying, "I like it a little bit on the clean side of Buzzy." So I went to take a nap, and before I laid down, I wrote the first couple lines of the song, and then I got up and wrote the rest of it, and like within an hour, we recorded it. It's a ditty. It's a ditty, so it's nothing too complicated. So.
All right.
I went walking through the desert on the clean side of Buzzy. My eyes were kind of fuzzy from the afternoon sun. I spotted a gator or some kind of lizard hiding under a cactus. He appeared to be alone, and I wondered what he was thinking. Could he tell that I've been drinking? Was he out here waiting patiently for his long lost love? I've been out in the sunshine and was feeling kind of thirsty, so I drove to McClursky's and sat down at the bar. In walked a fella, he was some kind of cowboy, or maybe a plowboy from the farm down the road. And I wondered what he was thinking. Could he tell that I've been drinking? Was he out here searching patiently for his long lost love? The color of his eyes. We live in the desert where it's hot and it's lonely. He says he'll love me only till the day that I die. But I wonder what he is thinking. Can he tell that I stopped drinking? Is he sure that he can live patiently with this long lost love? Is he sure that he can live It's fun.
Yeah, it's good song, actually. I think Rocky Raccoon kind of a thing. My parents are really kind of special people. They had kids, my brother Stan, me, my brother Bernard, and then they adopted 3 kids, and took in a few more actually over time. This song is about my brother Gene, who came to live with us when he was 15. Came from a pretty harsh background, but yeah, interesting guy. All right. A lonely boy walked into the house. He was 15 years old. The family took him in. That's just how they rolled. 18 drug addictions, home evictions, slapped round on a whim by an abusive mom who did not want him. No, she did not want him. Some people deserve a lucky break. Call it luck, call it fate. Keep your aim true, not everything's revealed to you. You'll know in due time. It's part of the grand design. He was a fast talker, a speed walker, worked a lot of jobs at 7-Elevens, swap meets, wash dishes, and big boy Bob's. never knew Christmas, never felt the love. If God forgot about him, what was he thinking of? What was God thinking of? Some people need a lucky break. Call it luck, call it fate. Keep your aim true. Some things are concealed from you. You'll know in due time. It's part of the grand design. Well, you probably think this story will end badly, 'cause rough starts, they often end. They end pretty sadly. In 1980, he bought some stock. Sounded funny. A little thing called Apple. And he made money. A whole lot of money. Started his own computer company. Now he's got a castle and a Prius, a loving partner as well. Once a pauper, now a king with a tale to tell. He took some blows when he was young, but his spirit never dimmed. Found his calling, maybe it found him. Maybe it found him. Some people catch a lucky break. Call it luck, call it fate. Keep your aim true, 'cause angels are watching over you. You'll know in due time. It's part of the grand design. Yeah, the grand design. For Gene.
Love you, Gene.
I hope Elise listening today. You really like that song. Well, okay, we're going to move along to, I guess some of you, or maybe all of you, or maybe none of you, knew that I was on a TV show called My Three Sons. What are you doing?
Just don't worry about it.
Anyway, so, anyway, this is about the guy who was the main dude, Fred McMurray, huge megastar, really an interesting, shy man, really shy. You'd be surprised, for his screen persona. It was very big, funny, but very, very shy, very, very reserved. Anyway, this is Fred. He came to town from Wisconsin, traveling with some musicians, playing sax, handsome, tall, and clean. Hollywood saw that handsome lad, grabbed him fast, 'cause he had a perfect face for the silver screen. Playing good guys, playing bad guys, disguising who you really are. Just a small-town kid who made it big. Fred McMurray never dreamed of going so far. Fred McMurray, born to be a movie star. Barbara Stanwyck, Claudette Colbert taught him how to be debonair. Carol Lombard really pulled him out of his shell. He used to use his honest grin, winning hearts, impressing men, charming them all with a music magic spell. Playing good guys, playing bad guys, disguising who you really are. Just a small-town kid who made it big. Fred McMurray never dreamed of going so far. Fred McMurray, born to be a movie star. We all knew the man, called him Dad, on a TV show, My lunch, brown bagging, a quiet man, with simple ways, coming alive in the people that he played. He was scary in double indemnity, a coward in the cane mutiny, silly with flubber, a lover in the egg and eye. Everyone thought they knew the man, but I think I know what he'd tell his fans. I'm not much more than a big old lucky guy, just a big, shy, grateful, lucky guy. Playing good guys, playing bad guys, disguising who you really are. Just a small town kid made it big. Fred McMurray never dreamed of going so far. Fred McMurray born to be a movie star. He was born to be a movie star. All American movie star.
Woohoo!
Can you get rid of that? I'm seeing people's comments here, and they're all real nice and positive. But it's really
distracting you?
It's distracting me. And I love that my friend Brent.
Get off the chair, Brent.
Yeah, get off the chair, waving his cell phone. That almost completely took me out of this, what we're doing right here. I can't, yeah, it's not good. Anyway, that's Fred McMurray. Anyway, got another, this is completely different world. If anybody who goes camping or, loves the great outdoors and has been in the forest at night, all alone, and hears a bear, or thinks he hears a bear. It's just that kind of. It's called paranoia. So you look it up in the dictionary. It's there.
I think you could get that. It's a real word made up.
No, I made it up. No, it's my word.
I know, but people can do that now. You can make up a word.
That's right.
Get it officially approved as a word.
It's paranoia, like paranoia, only with bears.
And Barry.
Yeah, Barry. Something big was in the bushes. Now it starts with a B minor, B7. Something big was in the bushes. My senses came alive, alone there in the forest. My friends took the midnight drive. Flashlight beam was dimming. I should have bought Duracell. Something in the air was funky. They say it's fear they smell. My fear was starting to smell. Panic in my head. I don't wanna play dead. Should've stayed home instead. I was filled with dread. Oh, paranoia. They're coming for you. The campfire was quickly dying. No more firewood to burn. I heard pine cones crunching. I heard my stomach churn. No ranger around to help me. No one to hear me shout. The zipper of my tent was broken. Wouldn't keep a chipmunk out as the beast was lurking about. Panic in my head. I don't wanna play dead. Should've stayed home instead. I was filled with dread. Oh, paranoia. They're coming for you. Don't mess with mama and her cubs. Don't run, she'll chase you down. Just curl up like a little ball. Let her sniff and roll you around. I hid there in my sleeping bag. The beast had come to eat. Snorting, grunting, growling, dinner was gonna be me. The beast sat down real close by. I was shaking from my head to my toes. Then, much to my surprise, the beast ate my Cheetos and ran off with a bag of Fritos. Paranoia, paranoia, they're coming for you. They're coming for you. Paranoia. Yes, paranoia is a real thing. For those who have it, you know what I mean. Anyway, moving on.
This is a song I wrote about water. I love water. I mean lakes and, places where you go out on the water. It's my thing. So I wrote this song about it.
Yep, okay.
And you have to play it now. August Monday, take a fun day to the ocean. Salty air and sandy skin stirs my emotions. Childhood swimming. I've been fond of lakes and ponds and waterfalls. Got a boat so I can float among them all. My nirvana. Water's waiting. Ripples and waves, trickles of days, they flow together like creeks and rivers. For all my love of water and bogs, I was never a very good swimmer. Girl in the south told me about her greener plan. If things got bad, jump the bridge at Abbott Ridge into the bayou below. Gator baiting. The water's waiting. The water's waiting.
Pretty song.
I just realized I read for a girl who grew up in Southern California, I read a lot of songs about gators.
Gators and farms.
Farms and gators.
Who knew? Anyway, I got a song now. The pandemic has brought out all kinds of emotions and reflections, and anyway, a lot of time to think, as we all know. Some of that really kind of centered back on my family, my mother, my father. Actually, I'm going to play two in a row, but anyway, this one's about my mother, who was a real spitfire, slightly wonderfully crazy, but most mothers are. Dancing down Ventura Boulevard, After midnight, dodging speeding cars, her gypsy lady friends, they all say she was an angel, angel, runaway, born in Bethlehem, Tennessee, smoked Pall Mall Reds, less you had weed. She had a painting, a little girl in tears, she wrote upon it, angel was here, angel, hovering over me, mother of mystery, angel from Bethlehem, Tennessee. She was the fifth child from a broken home, ran off at 16, went to Baltimore, the block, the club scene. She did the fan dance, just like Gypsy Rose Lee. Left her lonely past, running fast, finally free. Swore like a pirate, smoked those Pall Mall Reds. Weed if you had it, vodka tonic in bed. She had a painting, a little girl in tears, she wrote upon it, angel was here, angel, hovering over me, mother of mystery, angel from Bethlehem, Tennessee. Everybody knew her, she had them all fooled. Everybody loved her, what else could you do? It's hard for me to tell who she really was, what was really going on. Why? Just because she could smother you with love or cut you off just like that. Guess that gives you a clue where my crazy head is at. But I loved her belly laugh. I hate Pall Mall Reds, drink vodka tonic, yeah. Sometimes in bed I've got that painting, the little girl in tears. I gaze and wonder on it, 'cause angel was here, angel, hovering over me, mother of mystery, angel from Bethlehem, Tennessee, hovering over me, mother of mystery, hovering over me, mother of mystery, hovering over me. Gone now, but forever here, as we all know. Parents leave you a little ghost somewhere in the ether.
An angel.
A little angel, yeah. Anyway, this song, my dad was equally interesting. They were like oil and water, really different types of people. He was a super, super bright guy. You know, went to NYU when he was 16, in fact, studying law. But his life didn't turn out the way everyone thought it would, including him. Anyway, Bill was 16, a whiz at math, science, and foreign languages. Went to NYU, the top of the class, one of those boy geniuses. But secretly he agonized about his future choices. And in his head a war broke out between some troubled voices. Child prodigy ain't all it's cracked up to be. You're an oddity full of possibility. Expectations ran high, so Bill ran low. If you never try, no one will ever know, and you'll always be mystery. child prodigy. Bill went off track, he got nothing but flack, especially from his mom and dad. And NYU booted him too, that's when things got real bad. Too much was riding on the shoulders of the sensitive kid. Afraid to fail, afraid to succeed, Bill ran off and hid. Child prodigy ain't all it's cranked up to be. You're an oddity, full of possibility. Expectations ran high, so Bill ran low. If you never try, no one will ever know. You'll always be a mystery, child prodigy. Well, Bill found a new life, took a wife, married a stripper. Alcohol, the party scene, he was a drifter. The more he played dumb, he went numb down to his core. All he could have been slipped out the door. And in the end, Bill moved west, grew old in Covina. Spent his life going door to door, selling encyclopedias. You know those books collecting dust high up on the shelf. All that knowledge never used, just like old Bill himself. Child prodigy ain't all it's cracked up to be. You're an oddity, full of possibility. Expectations ran high, so Bill ran low. If you never try, no one will ever know, and you'll always be a mystery, a casualty, a refugee, child prodigy. Yeah.
That's for Hilliard.
That's for Hilliard. Hopefully he approves. I don't know. He's gone too.
This is an oldie but goodie.
Yeah.
This is one we've done many times at Genghis Cohen and various places.
Yeah, called Twilight Blue.
Tuesday evening breakdown kept hidden from your view. Make up one more story of who I was with instead of you. sky of twilight blue. I stand between day and night, not knowing what to do, except hang my head under the rising moon, while I hide my heart under twilight
Yeah, all right. Rolling on here. Well, I guess we got about 10 more minutes here, and probably enough songs to fill this hour. Maybe a few over. Anyway, this one's about, it's called God's Little Jest. It's what my family used to say about couples that just seem like, why are they together? It just seems like, just a really weird couple, really weird. A lot of stresses in their relationships. And anyway, yeah, it was kind of, just their way of saying it was kind of amusing to watch how these people made it, Anyway, their journey was one of God's little jests. You love disco. I like the blues. When you're in high heels, I'm wearing my tennis shoes. Trying to find love, is it a curse or are we blessed? Two lonely players in God's little jest. You throw tantrums, I always take you back. I try hard not to be the same old sad sack. We fight, we make up, we're in love, more or less. Something keeps us together, God's little jest. Must have been a slow day in heaven. It was hot enough in hell. God had a little free time to play with us for a spell. But we're not giving up no matter what you got planned. All those games that are played between a woman and a man, we're gonna hang tough, see this through. I hope our crazy love keeps you amused, and in the end the joke will be on you. You like sushi, I'm a hamburger kind of guy. You sleep in late and I'm up at sunrise. We tried to plan a road trip. You said east, I said west. So we're stuck here in limbo, God's little jest. I'm watching Downton Abbey. You like those silly game shows. You said, let's go buy a parrot. I said, oh God, hell no. You're no day at the beach, neither am I guess. Can't live with or without you, God's little jest. Must have been a slow day in heaven. It was hot enough in hell. God had a little free time to mess around with us for a spell. But we're not giving up no matter what you got planned. All those games that are played between a woman and a man, we're gonna hang tough, do our best. I can't explain this love, I confess. Misery loves company, I guess. So have a laugh on us and move along. Give us a rest, God's little jest. Yeah.
That's not about us.
Sometimes it is. About 5 minutes before we did this, it was kind of crazy here. Anyway, this is another song, yeah, middle of nowhere. You know, we go driving around a lot, and I don't know where where you're at in the world where you're watching this, but where we're at, you know, there's a high desert and a low desert, and there's a lot of interesting oddball people that live in these ramshackle places, you know, and trailers, and man, it looks like a brutal kind of world, and just was wondering what the life for those people is really like in there. Some of them, you know, kind of drugged out, some not, but anyway, here we go, middle of nowhere. Single wide, hot as hell. The county dump in my backyard starting to smell. You're gone for good. I took a walk outdoors. Don't have much, but what I had was all yours. Got home, saw a missed call, number unknown. Maybe it was you, maybe Satan phoned. Either one, I don't care. You left me in the middle of nowhere. Joshua Tree, silhouette at night, reminds me of you after our last fight. Arm raised high, middle finger raised, I chased you through the night, you slipped away. Got home, saw I missed a call, number unknown. Maybe it was you, or maybe Satan phoned. Either way, I don't care. You left me in the middle of nowhere. Degrees at midnight, 100 lies we lived in plain sight. You said you had a run, done with being my wife, and all the wasted days and nights, killing your life, staring at the phone in my hand, ringers on, thinking you might call again. That burning smell, cooking meth. The desert wind blows hot like the devil's breath. Tonight the wind is blowing hot as the devil's breath. There you go.
Nice.
Out in the middle of nowhere. You want to do City of Angels and then Wanda, or what do you want?
It's up to you. How much time we got?
I guess we'll do two more. Here's a song about, you know, my good old hometown of Los Angeles, born and raised. Warm Santa Ana wind blowing through the canyons on a midwinter's day after a storm. Hilltops covered in snow, valley green below. I've fallen under her spell. Here in my city of angels, I've traded in a New York chill for the fire roads of the Hollywood Hills and that hidden mountain lake under blue skies. Pacific Coast Highway. It can ride it all day. Look west across the ocean swells. Here in my city of angels. Guess you gotta go all around the world to know many places you can roam, but no place feels like home. From the mariachi band downtown to the Silver Lake rock roll sound, and that old guy singing the blues at the Venice Pier. They're all singing one song. This is where I belong. I'm a native son, if you couldn't tell. Here in my city of angels. Happy in my city of angels. Right, well, we got one more. We've done this song for a few years, I guess, but we still like doing it, and I hope you guys like the show. Here we are in our living room, by the way.
It's been fun.
It's been fun, and we'll see you again, hopefully sometime soon, in person perhaps. Anyway, the song's called Wanda. Wake up, Wanda, I was thinking. What if we wandered west tonight? How could your daddy ever find us if we were way out where the water was? Wake up, Wanda, if you need a reason for you to believe in. Tell them it's just because, just because. Got my face pressed against the window pane. My heart's beating like 1,000 railroad trains. See you dreaming, lying there, the hallway light streaking across your hair. We both know this life ain't fair. If you need a reason to believe in, tell them it's just because, just because. Take a look around at the sight of a future ghost town. All the leaves and the evergreen trees turn brown, and they all tell you to stay. What is so wrong about trying to find your own way? Be my baby's plan. On your daddy's broken radio. I think it went, woke your mother. Everything real they've tried to smother. Slap one cheek, then kiss the other. They're so good at deceiving. So don't you be grieving, there's still time for leaving. And the only reason we'll need is just because. Just because. Just because. That's it, folks.
Thank you,
Thank
everybody,
you,
for
thank you.
listening.
New
We're gonna
World.
look at your comments now that we're going off.
New World Deli for hosting this and having us here, and Charlie Stewart at Handshake Management for bringing us aboard. And thanks. We'll hope to see you soon.
All right. Thanks for everybody showing up. Do you know how to get out? Just get out.
Don't know.
We don't.